You weren't born special. Nobody is born special. Some people are born with advantages and disadvantages, but never limiters. Let me repeat that again. You're born with advantages and disadvantages, but you're never born with limiters. You know what that means? It means that every single limit that you have in mind is simply created by you. It's a limiting belief, not a literal physical limit. Which means that you can destroy it just as easily as you created it. And you don't need anyone else, you don't need money, and you don't need to wait for the new years to start grinding. All you need is yourself. You can destroy this limiting belief in a mere instant, just like that. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about this. This effect works its way through your mind at the worst possible time, when you're trying to achieve something great. Picture this. You've been watching self-improvement for a while now, and you've been doing the good habits. But now you want to take it a step further. You've been watching the business YouTubers and the business vloggers, and now you want to give it a shot yourself. So you tell yourself that I'm going to learn a thing or two about business and start getting myself into that space too. I want to start the game now. So you start learning and learning and learning, and now that you have the essentials, you start building your own business. The problem is, now you've put the business up and you're waiting for people to buy. You're selling the right way, you're doing everything the right way, but the problem is it takes time, and you don't realize that. So you wait 1 month, no results. 2 months, no results. 3 months, no results. And when you hit the 4-month mark, you stop everything you're doing and you tell yourself, what was I thinking? I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not special. Maybe I'm just not built for this. And you quit. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of entrepreneurs, they all quit because of this problem, because they think that they're not special, because they think Bill Gates was born special, that everything that he has is simply because he was born in that type of way. For some reason, they don't understand the fact that Bill Gates got the results that he got simply because he put in the hard work and he put in the effort and he aligned those with a vision that he had in mind. That's the only way he was able to achieve what he was able to achieve. They will always doubt you and doubt you and doubt you until you win. Then they will use you as a special case towards other beginners. This is a line from a song from an Egyptian musician. And what does it mean? It basically tells you that whenever you try to achieve something as a beginner, everyone will doubt you. And they'll keep telling you that you won't achieve it, you won't achieve it, and you won't achieve it. Until you actually win and you destroy all the beliefs that they had and you do achieve it. Then when another person tries to start a business, other people will tell him that you're not the person who got the results in the first place. For example, if I tried to start a YouTube channel and people kept telling me that I won't succeed, and that I won't get the results that I have in mind, and I kept grinding for a year or two until I became famous. When another beginner tries to start a YouTube channel, people will use me as an example and tell them that I'm a special case. This effect basically tricks your mind and makes it believe that whatever thing it's trying to achieve is something high up in the sky, inside a pedestal that it can't get, inside a vault that you can't reach. This effect essentially makes you believe that you aren't going to get the results that you have in mind simply because you weren't born special. That the results that you have, the results that you want to get, are simply on a pedestal high up in the sky or in a vault that you can't access. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly the step-by-step way you can destroy this effect. Anyways, this effect has both pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. Pro number 1. This effect is easy to beat after you understand it. When you understand how it works and when it attacks, you can beat it just like this. Pro number 2. It tells you that you're on the right path. Since if you weren't on the right path and you weren't trying to achieve something great, it wouldn't have attacked you in the first place. So if you're getting this type of feeling, just know that you're doing the right thing. Now let's run to the cons. If you aren't able to identify this effect, it will completely destroy your confidence and therefore you'll eventually quit. Con number 2. It only attacks beginners, and since beginners are the most vulnerable, I count this as a con. Finally, con number 3. This effect takes a hell of a lot of time to beat. Even though I said you can beat it just like this, it takes a lot of time. Maybe not effort, but time. Now that you know the pros and the cons, let's beat it. Since this is a negative effect, it works by feeding you negativity. So the only way to beat it is by doing the exact opposite, by feeding yourself positivity. Using this idea, I've created a 3-step method I call the IRA that basically uses positivity as a weapon to beat this effect. And here's how it goes. Step number 1. Identify how this attack works and when it attacks. Using this, you can try to beat it later on. You can't fight what you don't know. Since we've already talked about how it works, let's check that off. Now, step number 2. Realize when the attack is trying to take control of you in that scenario so you're able to attack it using the next step. You can't fight what you can't see. And finally, step number 3. Affirm yourself. Use positive affirmations as your weapon. This is a negative effect, so you have to give yourself positivity and affirm yourself using positivity to beat it. Using this IRA method, you can destroy and hold off the special cases effect until you get out of the beginner zone and head on to the professional, since the special cases effect doesn't attack the professional in the first place. Join my community for more content like this. Always remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video.